Hello everyone, how are you going? And welcome back to Mini Motorways, where, look, I've finally gone through the entire world and expert. Some of these scores are alright, some of them aren't too good, but I think it is just about time that I just take a step back and just have a nice, relaxing, endless game, because I haven't even tried it, and it's just sitting there waiting for me, and so, hey, why not? Now look, as the name implies, I do know that you can't die, but I also don't know what happens if you just don't connect it in. It doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, so it's not actually progressing unless you have things connected in. That is certainly interesting, so I'll just draw everything in then. I mean, at least it is going to be nothing like expert in terms of anything that I can draw in. I can delete to my heart's content. Nothing can kill me. Even you, I'm not too worried about, because I'm sure eventually I can manage you in some way. But here you go, join you in, and then just try and get some kind of upgrade eventually, because that pip up the top right doesn't want to kind of stay up. Hey, there we go, finally got our first one, so I will be taking that roundabout. I will try to avoid traffic lights, especially on this, because I just need bridges, roundabouts, and motorways to my heart's content on this map. To be honest though, I think I should definitely block up a couple of very dangerous areas that I don't want buildings to come along and pinch me, you know. Even though it is endless, doesn't mean that it can't try and screw me over. And then look at this, finally we are starting the proper expansion, which feels as though it must have had the brakes on while it wasn't just going high enough. Oh, hello there. I guess a bridge is what it's going to be, and the expansion has paused. Look at that. And then it is immediately resumed as soon as I plugged it in. That certainly makes sense and shows how the progress is just really halted if you're not really doing anything. But what is it going to be this week? I don't think I should ever really run out of road tiles, especially towards the end as the traffic lights. I guess I'll take you, even though I was trying to avoid you. See, I think by now I usually would have had a motorway, and I still only have one bridge, and so I'm just gonna have to siphon them straight across that, and then straight up and over here. Oh, it's so ugly, I hate it. I was thinking about blocking that exact space up, but I went, surely not. Not out of everywhere on this entire map. Surely it wouldn't go and spawn right there, right on this long blue line. And I guess, to be honest, another thought was the fact that I can take it off, but at the same time I have to get blue onto there somehow, and that means that is really gross. Maybe I can just block up these dark blues and get them somewhere else, because dark blue, I mean, it's less of a problem on endless, but dark blue are always a problem. Oh no, but don't tell me it's not going to spawn another one in, because I don't have it connected in the first place, so the map can't advance. That's such a pain. I mean, I guess the pip is still kind of going up, and so maybe I can get something at the end of this week. Oh, but it's fighting. No, look at that, it went straight back down. Wow, so I guess I have to connect that guy in, which means that that's really annoying. Oh, why do you have to do me dirty like that? I would honestly love both of those, but there is no way I'm refusing a motorway. I mean, I guess on endless, you kind of can get infinite weeks in a way, and so probably eventually you could get all the motorways you could ever need. And what? That is just not where I asked you to be. I mean, look, I guess considering it is endless and no one can actually die, there isn't particular harm in having everyone connected in. It just won't be efficient, which is kind of what the entire point of this game mode is, but at least it won't just end your game, so you can eventually work on the entire thing. And then the only other question I have now is, how do I want to be managing light blue? And maybe, you know what, I think I might just swap over with the bridge with those guys. Oh, I just instinctively go to pause it, even though I don't really have to, because there is no way that you can die, and there's no way that you can just get caught out by anything. Here we go. This is certainly going to make everyone much, much happier, and hopefully that pin just starts flying up, because I just want to start rolling through these weeks. Hello there, light blue. Not the worst thing. I just redirect red, I guess. Considering both blues have spawned there, I think it is about time that I can get all of my road tiles back, because they clearly did not work. Oh, well, I don't know if that directly impacted how well my city was rating and how efficient it was deemed, but I guess thank you for the extra, wow, motorway. Thank you very much. Green, green, green. Wow, actually, that's the first time I think ever in living memory that I've ever had the green spawn up there and not down the bottom right. But yeah, I will take that and just motorway you straight across there, so the entire map can continue. That is the main thing. Just never stop. Just go, go, go. And still no changes than another week down, or I guess that isn't really a week. It's just another milestone. And yeah, absolutely taking that bridge. Thank you very much. All right, well, I do already have two houses connected to that guy, so there really isn't much else I can do, because I just don't feel as though I have that many houses of any color. I guess I've got two reds up the top that the game probably wants me to connect into at least that, or maybe down south as well. I really don't know. There we go. That is certainly nicer, and the map also agrees with me, and it's going to be another roundabout, of which I'm using none at the moment. And so what can I put where? Because I've got all of this infrastructure that I'm not using, and I feel as though the map just wants me to use it in order to just progress even further. And I don't believe there are any roundabouts or traffic lights or anything of that nature needed, because everything is just direct connect straight to the front door. I mean, maybe motorway 1 can move to, nope, you go there and then you go there first. But yeah, there really just isn't anything that is under the pump. I mean, nothing can be under the pump, and that's a weird mindset that I'm in, is say, oh, which one is actually needs something, because nothing needs anything. And so, to be honest, I'm currently just waiting for it to spawn another building, of which a double building, so 2 for 1 deal. I guess I probably need a motorway back, and so motorway Motorway 3 needs to come back to me. I think that's the only one that I really don't need right now. Another green right there. Okay, yeah, sure, go straight in because, I don't know who and how I should split this up anymore because I've got 3 once again with only 4 buildings. How does it think I can just constantly manage to do this? But hey, I guess it's happy with something as I get another motorway. That is fantastic. And then yellow, you can just scoot straight on down here like this. Oh, geez, if I can draw straight. I don't know what is going on with my sound, but honestly, I would love it if a couple of yellows just came and spawned in here. That would be fantastic. Oh, well, I guess you know what? Motorway 3 is coming back to me because I've got 2 guys up the top right, and that's definitely not the most efficient way to be doing it. I need you there for when I need you. I can just feel that the city is certainly starting to ramp up. There are just a lot more pins on the board where there previously was none. And then another milestone, another bridge. Yeah, another bridge. That makes the most sense. And I think, you know what? Okay, I'm glad I took the bridge. You go straight down there in a... Oh, that's ugly as... Oh, what? Come on, back-to-back light blues. That's a little bit rude if you ask me. Oh, but now I have a light blue spawning up the top left, and so if I can get a bridge back, my trusty handy bridge that just lives there for when I need it, and go straight up and connect this back in, get motorway 1 back, and switch everybody over to better players. Come on, just give me another milestone. I don't even know what I'm on. I think it is like 20 something, or maybe probably not that high. Maybe 16 would be my guess because I have not been paying attention. Come on, you're right there. You're just dancing up and down. I've given you motorways where you really don't need motorways, but oh, that was within pixels. Come on, you're right there. There we go. Finally got it. What is it going to be? Another motorway. Jeez. Okay. Wow. Milestone 16. What? Okay. Maybe I was paying attention, but just subconsciously. Either way, motorway it will be. Well, you know what? I think motorway 3 is just going to jump straight over to there. And then another milestone is going to be for another roundabout. You end up with so much stuff in Endless. It's ridiculous because you cannot use it all. Sorry, tree, I just need a little bit more room. I'm sorry, but we'll just plant another pine tree or something. Just import it straight from Australia. Maybe some eucalyptus, just something that really doesn't belong in the USA. You know what? This guy also needs a roundabout just to be able to steal some more people. And then, honestly, every single time I add anything in, it just spawns another building, which I guess is good in a way, which means the entire thing is rolling, but it also makes it kind of difficult because I don't have the people. I feel as though I should be swapping around Motorway 1 and Motorway 3, considering the fact that I have 4 and 2. So if it wanted to just switch around the numbers, or at least just spawn a couple more, that would be lovely, but we all know the game isn't going to do that. And so yeah, motorway 3, you go that'll be the easiest, and then you go up to there. Just a nice switcheroo. I mean, look, I guess out of anyone, yellow should definitely have a motorway 6 for you, motorway who else needs a motorway? The other yellows up the top could kind of use one there. You've got a bit of a distance. Yeah, sure. And then the other greens. There we go. Everyone just gets a motorway because I just need to be speeding up traffic apparently. Ah, yes, the sound of a milestone going off is certainly nice, but especially when you get another motorway. Like I said, it just spits them out. It's ridiculous. There was no way that week after week you'd be getting this many motorways. I mean, I know for sure that you don't. There's no way by week, it's not going to be week 20, but week something that you're going to have 9 motorways. Ridiculous. So what to possibly do with another motorway as well as 234 road tiles? Let's just see what I'm going to get at the end of this week. Is it going to be another roundabout? Why not just add it to the collection? Like I said, everything just becomes a commodity. It's so unlimited in the end here. Like I said though, you really do have to start to become your own master because there's nothing really in particular that shows you, oh, this one just needs to have something done to it, this one is about to die, anything like that. You can kind of tell which ones have a few more pips, but then honestly a bundle of cars just come along 2 seconds later and just wipe them all out. So you kind of have to watch everything go, maybe you need a motorway, maybe you don't, who knows, and then just try it. But I think in my head I thought that Endless was going to be easy, and I wouldn't exactly say that it's easy. I mean, it's not difficult in terms of you don't have to worry about anything, but it certainly isn't easy in terms of it's just given to you. You definitely do have to just constantly be looking around if you actually want to get decently far, of which I'm just struggling to get this next milestone. And look, milestone 26 certainly is not the worst thing in the world, but I really do feel as though I'm limited by the amount of houses that I have at the moment. If it just spawned in more colors and more houses and more buildings and more cars just to go places, then sure, I could fill every request I never had. There we go, milestone 27 with 2 more traffic lights that I'm never going to use. 6 traffic lights. I can try and use one somewhere, I guess, but looking around, everything is just a direct connect. There is no mixing of colors. There's no anything like that. I mean, this red looks like it might be holding me back, the middle one, and also that guy. So motorway these 2 reds to where? To there? Sure, go for your life. I do certainly feel the city starting to slow down, or I guess technically not the city's just ramping up, but my advancements in the milestones are certainly starting to slow down, especially as I've got 9 motorways, which I believe there is only 1 more to get, so let's just see, will it be the last one? No, but just 20 more road tiles to make it 378 road tiles. It's just they're ridiculous at this point. I don't even think there were 300, actually there would be, when you first spawn in there would be, but honestly I don't even think there was 358 tiles that I haven't filled yet. Come on, just give me that milestone 30 you know you want to. Oh, it just loves to climb up and then it just falls back down. That is tantalizingly close. Maybe just connecting that last green and it should be able to do it, because I believe it is done by being directly attached to how many cars are making their trips. But there we go, finally got it. What is going to be the final motorway? No, just more traffic lights and roundabouts, of which, like I said, just piling them up. I wonder what is the most traffic lights and roundabouts you can have, because like I said, I don't know how many milestones you can have. Can you just have 407 roundabouts? That would be very, very, very impressive. And so look, I guess considering that it's endless and you can't technically ever die, you're probably worth just calling it when you just are sitting here forever just waiting for that next milestone to come, and it just never comes, because for whatever reason, be it your own knowledge, your own skills, or even just how the entire thing is spawned in, you just can't get the next one. I also believe that once upon a time I did end up with 10 motorways, and so I don't know what I have to get to be able to get that at 31 milestones in, and I still don't have 10. I mean, I've had 9 for a very long time and there's only so much I can do with it, but I don't even know what I'll do with the 10th, but I just want it. I want to have everything I possibly can. I think if I had to just add anyone in, I mean, I guess I've got 6 bridges, so I might as well just try it. Here we go, just bring an express ship that red down into there, because I can do anything I want just besides motorwaying people. Straight back to looking around to who needs what, and I think that is every single person connected in that needs to be connected in. I mean, some of these lines don't even have everyone out. Otherwise, I mean, maybe a roundabout here I could add in. Nope, can't fit it. That's a shame. There is also a green over here that I want to be able to connect in, but I feel as though if I connected in right there, it's not going to be the greatest thing. I guess if I just look at the pip, let's just see, does it go up or down? I think it's gone down since I connected that in, and I guess that is really the only metric you have about how well you are doing. Just connect something in, try it, watch that, stare at it for 15 seconds, and if it goes up or it goes down, that's when you call it. Yeah, I think that has averaged out to being a little bit higher than it was previously, but oh, I'm still struggling to get this. Oh, I was about to say struggling to get this next milestone, but I might just be able to get it. But the one after that, who knows? And the one after that, who knows? It's really starting to get quite tough to get anymore. Honestly, at this point, I can just sit back and close my eyes and just wait for the next dopamine hit to come, just wait for the next chime to go and just go, oh, there, all of a sudden, what am I meant to be doing? What am I meant to be taking? But look at that, it's so close, but I just can't get it. I just need one little, like 1%, 2% kind of thing, but I just do not see where that change could possibly be. Come on, you know you want to. It is right there. I just keep seeing Sunday come around the world going, oh, what am I going to be getting? But no, that is not how it works. Really, I think I might be right at my cap, and it is so close, and I really don't think I would get the next milestone, but if I can just get this one, that would be fantastic. And so I'm just looking around going, surely there has to be something somewhere. I mean, maybe if I turn one of these yellows around, that makes sense, or I really do not know what I can possibly be doing just to make this any better, because it's not really a shambles, but it definitely isn't super neat, and there's not much I can do about that, I don't feel. Oh my goodness, that was so close. I'm just trying to get rid of or add any one of my roundabouts, see if that helps or not. Who is just not even being used anywhere? I think everyone is in use, but that is because everyone just has a motorway at their front door, and so there just is nothing I can do. No one can go any faster than the speed of the motorway. I mean, maybe can they just add something in that just increases their driving speed? Break the law mode is what I need. I mean, look, I certainly do have to give the developers credit where credit is due, because this game mode can certainly teach you a lot, or I guess you can certainly learn a lot from it, just about what works, what doesn't, what little percentage changes can actually do for the entire game, and just really, even though it doesn't kill you, just seeing how things actually interact with one another. I mean, I'm just going to try turning these guys around and moving that to there, see if that does any difference at all, because I'm literally chasing, I think, 1 or 2%, maybe one car 1 second earlier. And so let's just sit back and see that if as soon as these cars start flowing over motorway 4 again, if I can get it or if it hurts me. I think it's hurt me, which means I'm just completely out of ideas, and I think I've just capped out at milestone 32. I think it was 31 perhaps. Either way, I think this is just going to have to be, this is the best I can do in Endless. But anyway, in saying that, I reckon I am just finally going to call it there. So thank you for watching this episode of Mini Motorways. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to do the algorithmic things down below. Also, if this is the first video of mine that you are watching, then make sure to go check out my other ones. Or hey, maybe you even just want to consider subscribing so that you don't miss another one of these in the future. But all in all, have a good one and see ya.